It's on the top left-hand side for Team Euroshopper. It is gonna go ahead and be Mogorani, which is a very exquisite name right there. And on the other side of the map, for if I'm correct, it's Team Candydragons. It's gonna be Shores, which I think I've seen in the chat. So good evening to the DSCL. Make sure not to spoil anything in the chat, but I hope you're going to be enjoying watching yourself play. I hate watching myself cast, by the way, Drew, I gotta say.
No, I like it unless I really messed up. Then I love watching my own games. Like, you can actually submit replays on Reddit, on r/casted, I believe it. And then they will cast your game if someone wants to. And it's really fun. I've done it quite a few times, sent in a replay. Of course, one that I won. And quite a couple of fun. Like, sometimes you just have these silly games that you want to have cast, or you're play a game where you're kind of proud of it, so you send that one in. And yeah, it can be good fun.
Yep, and I mean, in these Euroshopper, I know for sure that I saw last year as well. I'm 100% sure that I saw Euroshopper in the DSL last year.
Yeah.
On the other side, though, Candydragons. No, that's a name that sticks around, and I haven't heard of it yet. But sure seems to be the fan favorite. He does, but so far it looks pretty standard from these guys. Euroshopper against Candydragons. What do you expect from these guys? I love the Euroshopper logo, by the way.
Yep, it's pretty amazing for those of you who haven't seen it. It's the legit Euroshopper logo.
I just love that.
It's a shame this isn't Hearthstone, because then we can be quite sure that these guys love to get their value out of their plays. It's such a bad pun, but I still love it. Next is first from Morogani, actually. Very good opening actually versus Zerg here on this map, because, well, it's very hard for Zerg to punish you for such an opener. Shores himself opening for something like a 14 pool into a 15 hatch. Very standard play. Unfortunately for Shores, he's not getting the quick scout off, and his opponent is. Oh.
Yeah, I just checked the chat, and double Dutch Dragons. I think Candydragons. I know that team though. That's a team I definitely know. I've seen some players from there, so that's probably a little bit of a name change. I don't know if they're just the guys from Double Dutch Dragon, or if they like combined the team a little bit. Sometimes you see that, right? Two teams combining with each other and then renaming it a little bit. We've seen that professionally.
Oh no, that probe almost got surrounded by the drones, but he managed to get out in time. So Shores lost a bit of mining time. Nice move there by Morogani. Actually, if you hotkey like the location of your mineral line, and you right-click the mineral patch, you can move the worker out of it in time. At least it works that way for Terran. Probes have a bit less HP, of course, but that can happen.
Yep, Mogorani. It sounds like an Italian name, like he could be the Godfather or something. Really cool name. There is going to be an Overlord scouting confirming the position, I think, and also seeing that the cybernetic score is going down. Important for Shores to note here is the timing of the assimilator. I would say that's useful information for him. Apart from that, he won't see anything that really surprises him at this point, except the Euroshopper logo, of course. That's going to blow his mind away. Quick early third pace by the Zerg. So far, it still looks very much so standard.
Yeah. So, okay, I was gonna say Morogani, like, he took an extra simulator, but he hasn't actually started mining from it. But now he has. He started Warp Gate, and this mothership core shouldn't be too far off. Quick third hatch here from Shores. Of course, he identifies the macro play from his opponent and knows that he can go for such an opener. Forge is a bit of an odd position to me, but I guess it works.
Yeah, I guess
this
so.
Overlord is gonna get away.
It should. It's going slowly, but it should arrive.
Actually,
to
this
its
stalker.
destination safely. I think with the high ground. No, that stalker's being relentless here, Tarun.
Oh, poor Overlord. Yeah, this stalker was making very funny moves, like dancing his feet while he was just standing still. So yeah, but he did get that kill. So that's actually well, it hasn't supply box Shores because he was already making Overlords in anticipation of that happening.
I thought you were gonna say that because he was already supply blocked. That would have been amazing. But looks like a Stargate is on the way for Mogorati. And if I check in Shores' base, I do see the fact that he's making a lot of drones, but not really any protection except for the Queen. So this could do some damage here.
Yeah, if usually at around next actually probe pick off here for Sjors. Actually, might get another one. No, the probes take care of that circling. Yeah, we should see something like a spore crawler coming up pretty soon. But actually, he's going for a very quick lair. Doesn't even get circling speed if I'm correct. Yes, there is no circling speed out. And it's actually an Oracle first here from Moragani. So he might get Phoenixes, but not immediately. But this could really spell trouble for Sjors if he doesn't have, a spore crawler in place.
I love the fact that Mogarati is making an Oracle because he's in Team Euroshopper and he's making that unit that really brings the value just like their product. It looks like Sjors is getting the lair tag up and still hasn't really spotted this, so it could definitely get that Euroshopper value. I don't think there's if I check the pattern, there's a Zergling there, so he's gotta see it right now.
That's smart. Yeah.
He's going to be in a little bit of trouble here, but the drone line is going to be under threat, and it looks like he didn't expect the third base to be there, but the first drone goes down, second drone goes down, and already evacuations go as well, and this is already doing a fair amount of damage here.
Oh, the drone's cowering in the corner, but that's not where you want to hide him, you want to run away. Oh, actually, Oracle not doing too good of a job, targets down the Queen, and now continues his work on the drones and gets 10 kills. Very nice job here by Moragani, but actually that could have been a lot more effective if you truly wanted. But yeah, nice job, and Sjors just remakes all of his drones like, oh, I lost 10 drones, no biggie.
Yep, 10 drones. Of course, it's as a Zerg, you definitely have the ability to replenish your worker count very quickly. Spore crawlers are coming in right now as well, and looks like Mogarati might be thinking about taking a third base because a probe is already there.
Yeah, he might be thinking about it. He's finally adding on a few more gates, bringing him up to 6 gates in total. He's continuing Void Ray production, which is not a bad decision at all, considering the fact that Sjors, now being up at 60 drones, started his Roach production along with Roach speed. So this might just be something to hold him over in the mid game. But the fact that he went up to a very early lair usually means that he wants to get that Roach speed out quickly and hit a solid timing with it. And well, I think the amount of links here out on the map already spell disaster for the Protoss player unless he defends adequately. But he does have a decent ball off, I guess. Like, it's nothing. Oh, he doesn't put the Zealots on hold position. That's actually very dangerous. But the Void Rays, they shred Roaches once they use the prismatic alignment ability. So, along with Force Field, this should be a good hold.
Yeah, I mean, in due time, the entire army of Sjors will die, because there's just nothing with this army that can actually really pose a threat to the air army of Mogarani, and that's, I guess, inevitable that he's going to win that battle. But how many things can he kill in the process? That's going to be the question. He should be alright at home with the Spore Crawlers and the Queens, I guess, but I don't know if this is going to work, especially the longer he waits. There's still Void Rays being added on every now and then, and there's already 4 of them, and they're gonna take down these Roaches so quickly with the alignment.
Oh, this position of the Protoss army is not optimal in the slightest. Like, you want those Stalkers, you want those behind the gateways, and have the Zealots in the front so they can be close off his force field. A big Zealot warp in at the front, actually. Still not all that optimal, and finally we have to transition into Robotech from Moragani. He is significantly economic behind though, because he doesn't have a third. But the army of Sjors isn't getting all that much better. Like, he doesn't have upgrades for his Zerglings, and he's finally transitioning into Hydras. I think he has a nice timing here with Hydra speed and a lot of Hydras as well as +2 attack, and he really needs to hit before his opponent gets like a big Colossus count out.
Yeah, and I mean, Sjors is a little bit on a timer here. I have to agree on you, because this is going to be hard for him. There are Hydras on the way, which are excellent against the army of Mogarati, I gotta say. There's not really that much to pose a threat to that, as there's no Colossus on the field, and I don't think he's aiming to get it, because he's adding an extra Stargate, and he's also still making Immortals and such. So the Hydras are going to be a great addition for Sjors, and they're really going to be the biggest part of his army. I would have liked to see Infestors here, Jeroen.
Well, look at this timing he's going to hit. Like, he's going to get +2 missile attack, even range for his Hydras. His opponent has nice upgrades on the way with 2/2 and a bunch of Void Rays, but still, the sheer mass of the Zerg army, it kind of looks like if he just gets a decent position, he's just going to completely squash the Protoss. And oh my god, he needs to get back into his base, maybe get a couple good force fields. He only has 2 force fields. What does he do? He doesn't cast any of it with his sentries, so he just kind of sit there. And the Zerg gets right on top of him. The Void Base used the prismatic alignment ability, but he is forced to retreat. And oh my god, I'm not sure what he can even do here.
Nope, the Hydras are definitely the guys that are the MVP of this game, and
GG is called.
Yeah, the first player from Euroshopper will go down to shores and